Hi, I'm Lisa Quinn. I'd like to talk to you this morning about an experience that we had working with Nick Zomjian as our realtor. And this is Lilu. He asked me at one point if we were interested in selling, and I said no. And he said, well, if you're not interested in selling, are you interested in buying? That was a question that no other realtor had ever asked me. And actually, I told him my fiance and I had decided to buy a condo. He said, well, can I send you some listings? And I said, yes. And that began our experience. He mentioned having gone to Pasadena High School, and I said, what year were you there? He said 2010. Dawned on him what had dawned on me a little earlier, that I was his English teacher. One thing we noticed right off the bat about Nick was he was willing to do anything. Nothing fazed him, even if it was going to take him 2 or 3 extra hours to look into something, and even if it was entirely different from the type of thing we'd been considering at the beginning, he didn't mind. He was also excellent at communicating. He kept us up to date on things, and always assured us that if we had any questions, be sure to ask him. He was very cheerful always, positive, and lots of fun. I looked forward to the times we were going to meet with him, and also the times we'd talked on the phone with him. And with him, I could ask as many questions as I wanted, and he would answer each one of them, and in the order that it was asked. So I was very impressed with that. When it came time to putting in an offer, I was willing to pay more than the asking price just to make sure that we got the selected. But he had checked with the seller's agent to see what was important to the seller, and he had incorporated those things into our bid. So he didn't feel we needed to go any higher, that we had a rock-solid offer. And indeed, she ended up choosing us. The seller's agent was really impressed with him, and I was there one time when she was complimenting him on how he had taken the time to find out about what was important to the seller, and she was impressed with his communication and his attention to details and his follow-through. When it came time for escrow, Nick was right there every step of the way. He made sure that anything that escrow had sent us, we had received, and if we were having trouble accessing it, he worked with us on that. So escrow went very smoothly. He's just an all-around interesting guy who's excited about life and very, very pleasant. And we felt so supported by him the whole way through. Plus, now that escrow's ended, he's continued to assure us that if we have any questions or anything he can help us with, to let him know. And we've done so on a couple occasions. So it was the most pleasant experience that I can imagine in terms of buying a house, and I'm so happy that we ended up working with Nick.